Matrices is one of the easiest chapters in ICSE class 10 if your concepts are clear. In this video, we are going to cover the complete concept of matrices without wasting time on anything extra. Watch this video till the end. I have divided this video into three parts: basics, operations of matrices, and part 3, matrix multiplication. So let's start with the basics, part 1. What is a matrix? Matrix is nothing but numbers arranged in a grid. So this is a grid, there are some rows and some columns, and we represent it with a capital letter. So here are 4 examples of matrices. Matrix A is this, matrix B is this, matrix C is this, matrix D is this, and the numbers inside them are called elements. Now what is the order of a matrix? Order of a matrix is R by C, where R is the number of rows, C is the number of columns. So let's find the order of all these matrices. So rows are the horizontal lines and columns are the vertical lines. So here we have 2 rows and 2 columns. So the order will be R by C, which is 2 by 2. For B, 2 rows, 1 column. So it will be 2 by 1. For matrix C, 1 row, 3 columns. So it will be 1 by 3. For matrix D, 3 rows, 2 columns. So 3 by 2. Many students make a mistake over here. So always R should be first, then C. So this order matters a lot. Many students make this mistake in the exam and lose marks. Now let's say if I want to represent an element from this matrix, I can write it as A, small a, ij. So I is the which row it is in and j is which column it is in. 5 is in first row and first column. So I can write A11 is 5. Then 8 I can write as A, first row, second column. First row, second column, which is 8. Then I can write A, 7 will be second row, first column. So A21 will be 7 and 9 will be A22. Second row, second column. So this is how you represent the elements in a matrix. Let's look at the types of matrices. We have row matrix. In a row matrix, there's a single row. So we have a single row and number of columns doesn't matter. Next, we have column matrix, where we have a single column and there can be any number of rows. Next, we have square matrix, where number of rows and number of columns are equal. So we have here 3 rows, 3 columns. Zero matrix is when all the elements are 0. And identity matrix is when the diagonal elements are 1, starting from top left to bottom right. So only this way, if all the elements are 1 and the rest are 0, then it's called an identity matrix. Now let's look at the equality of matrices. Equality means when are 2 matrices equal? There are 2 conditions. One is order should be the same. It should be of the same size, same number of rows and same number of columns. And corresponding elements should be equal. Notice this, corresponding elements. Corresponding elements means this element and this element should be same position and should be equal. Again, this position top right is 10, here it is also 10, here it is -1, here it is also -1, here it is 3, here it is also 3. So if all corresponding elements are equal and the size is also equal, which is 2 by 2 for both, then it is called that A is equal to B. If it was anything else, it wouldn't be equal. Next, we have transpose of matrix. If you have a single matrix and you want to transpose it, you interchange rows and columns. So how do we do that? We have a matrix over here and we are transposing it. This is the symbol for it. So transpose means the rows will be converted into columns. So let's go row by row. So we have first row 2, 3, 1. So this row will be converted into a column. So I'll simply write the first row as a first column. So I'll write 2, 3, 1. Now second row is 0, 4, 7. I'll convert it into a column. So second column. So it will be 0, 4, 7. That's it. So this is our answer. This matrix transposes this. Let's try this one. Again, we go row by row and we make them into columns. So first row, second row, third row. First row is 5, 9. It will become first column here. So 5, 9. Second row is 7, 6. It will become second column 7, 6. Third row is 2, 3, it will become third column 2, 3. Last one 2, 4, 6, 8. First row is 2, 4, it will become first column 2, 4. Second row 6, 8, it will become second column 6 and 8. So this is our answer. How to add and subtract matrices. When we have two matrices, we can add them or subtract them by performing addition or subtraction with corresponding elements. The only condition is the order has to be same of both the matrices. Let's look at the two problems. First problem, A is 2679, B is 3321. Let's first find the order of each. So order of this is 2 rows, 2 columns, so 2 by 2. Order of B is also 2 by 2. Since the order is same, we can perform addition. So we have A plus B. We have to add corresponding elements. So 2 plus 3 is 5. 6 plus 3 is 9. 7 plus 2 is 9. 9 plus 1 is 10. So we have 5, 9, 9, 10. This is the answer of A plus B. Let's look at the second one. A is 8, 6, 9, 2, B is 2 and 9. So we need to find the order first. So we have order here, 2 rows, 2 columns. So 2 by 2 is the order. Here we have 2 rows, 1 column. So 2 by 1. Order is not same. So we cannot perform addition here. Now next operation we have additive inverse. Additive inverse of a single matrix A is minus A. So minus 1 is multiplied with every element in that matrix. When both are added, the answer will always come as 0. Let's look at the sum. Find additive inverse of A equal to minus 1, 7, 9 and minus 5. So the additive inverse of A will be minus A, and we multiply minus 1 with all the elements inside. So we get minus 1 into 1, minus 1 is 1, minus 1 into 7 is minus 7, minus 1 into 9 is minus 9, minus 1 into minus 5 is 5. So this is the additive inverse. Matrix equations is just like algebraic equations but with matrices instead of numbers. So let's look at the question we have. Let's understand this with a question. If A is this matrix and B is this matrix, then solve for x such that A plus x equal to B. So this is our equation and we have to find x here. We have A and B, we have to find x. So we can simply write x. First we have A plus x equal to B. X is the unknown, A we know the value, so we can take the A over here. So x is B minus A. Now we can write x equal to and substitute with the matrices. So we have B, we can write minus 3, 5, 1, 0, minus 8, 6, minus 2, 4. Order are same, so we can subtract them. Minus 3 minus 8 will be minus 11, 5 minus 6 will be minus 1, 1 minus of minus 2 will be 3, and 0 minus 4 will be minus 4. Now part 2 is also done. Let's move on to the part 3, matrix multiplication. There are two types of matrix multiplication. First type is number into matrix. Second type is matrix into matrix. Let's look at this one. This one is very easy. Number into matrix. We have 2 multiplied by this matrix over here. We simply just multiply 2 with every element inside. So we can write 2 multiplied by 6 is 12. 2 multiplied by minus 4 is minus 8. 2 multiplied by 2 is 4. 2 multiplied by 0 is 0. So this is our answer here. Now let's look at matrix multiplied by matrix. We have the question A matrix is this, B matrix is this. Find A multiplied by B. So I've written down the steps here. First we need to check the compatibility. So I'll write both the matrices here. 3, 4, 5, 0. This we have to multiply with 1, 2, 3, 4. First thing is we'll write the order. So what is the order of the first matrix? 2 by 2. 2 rows, 2 columns. And for the second one, again 2 by 2. Now, the compatibility is this number and this number should be same. which means number of columns in matrix, the first matrix, and the number of rows in the second matrix should be same. Only then multiplication is possible. So the condition is number of columns of this matrix should be equal to the number of rows of this matrix. So the second number here and the first number over here. Only then you can perform multiplication of these two matrices. Otherwise it's not possible. And the answer which we will get will be of the order of 2 by 2. So this number and this number will be the answer, will be order of the answer. Okay, let's see how we can multiply them. We have checked the compatibility 2 and 2, they match, so we can proceed. And we have checked the resultant order, so the resulting order will also be 2 and 2. So 2 by 2 will be the answer. Now we have these two matrices, we want to multiply. How do we multiply? First we take the first row of the first matrix, this is the first row, and take the first column of the second matrix and multiply them. Take this row and multiply this with column with corresponding elements 3 and 1, 4 and 3, and add them up. So 3 multiplied by 1 plus 4 multiplied by 3. This will be the first element of the answer. Now for this second element, so we know the order is 2 by 2. So there will be another element over here. Again we'll take the first row and multiply it with the second column over here. So what do we have? 3 into 2 plus 4 into 4. This will be our second element. Now for this element we'll have to take this row and this column. So this row and this column. So 5 into 1 plus 0 into 3. And here second row and second column. So 5 into 2 plus 0 into 4. 5 into 2 plus 0 into 4. So the answer will be, you can write the answer, 3 plus 12 is 15, 6 plus 16 is 22, 5 plus 0 is 5, and 10 plus 0 is 10. So this is the final answer of A multiplied by B. Now again, keep one thing in mind, that A multiplied by B is not equal to B multiplied by A. This is not the same as the normal numbers which we multiply. The order matters. If we change the order, the answer will be different. In the next video, I will be solving all the matrices board questions asked in the last 10 years. So stay tuned for that video. If your concepts are clear in matrices, it will be very easy marks for you to get in the board exam. So make sure you strengthen the concept and you practice board level questions. Thank you for watching.